You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right at it.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, they're starting five. Joey Johnson and Jonathan Lack will make up the backcourt. Bryant Cologne as the three. Drew Robinson is at power forward, and the man in the middle is Tyson Ice McCall. So for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills at point with Jaden Moore joining him on the backcourt. Then it's Drexel Carrington and Miles Thunderstone, along with the big man, MP. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor, it's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Nails it from three.
This run has really widened the gap in the game. They're way out in front now.
This has been a back-breaking run, really exposing the weaknesses in their D.
Now here's Johnson. Kicks it to McCall. Fades away. It's rebounded by Mills.
The defender's height advantage really forced a tough shot into a difficult one. Tried to fade it over the top, but no dice.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
They get the board. Here's McCall. They can't stop the run with that one. And again, it's MP.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
Now here's Robinson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Ooh, staying active on the interior, Robinson gets the look he wants.
Baseline try, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Now here's Johnson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. On the wing, it's MP. Defended by Robinson.
Their offense has been on an absolute tear. They're simply overpowering the opposition and taking this game right now.
100%. We'll see if they can manage to keep this up.
Now here's Robinson. And it's McCall finishing it off.
One of the top 20 prospects on display in this game. An impressive dunker from his height. Ice getting up above the rim.
McCall grabs the miss. Outside, Black. Johnson, guarded by Carrington. Pass to Cologne. From deep. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. The WCBL on offense. They lead by 17. And the shot goes in.
They've built quite the lead for themselves early on.
Yeah, and just an impressive all-around performance from the get-go.
Now here's Robinson. McCall. And he lays it straight in.
Defensively, you can't take your eyes off him. He's lethal from several spots on the floor.
And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well. Oh, another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team, one shot at a time.
They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
Now here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him.
He got fancy for absolutely no good reason. Just go straight up with it.
He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And the mismatch is there. It's great to see them exploiting it.
It's clear he felt comfortable trying his luck right there.
And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels. Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
McCall outside. Pass to Cologne. McCall, good, and Cologne gets the assist.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
Here's MP. He has 35 now in this one.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. Outside, Black. Cologne. Kicks it to Johnson. Right side, McCall. The West All-Stars pull it down. And again, it's MP.
And he threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
Outside, Robinson. Shoots over Stone. Hits the outside fadeaway.
Silky smooth Robinson with the easy jumper.
So it's the West now. And it's Jonathan Lack with the rebound. Swings it to McCall. To the paint, Lack. That's in, and he's found his range with that one. Now 1 of 2.
Nice feed inside as well. Looking for some good shots.
And it's good for 2.
Ooh, the dime, courtesy of Mills. He's got a great feel for the floor.
Outside, Robinson. Here's Johnson. And that one comes off the assist from Robinson.
Of all the guys who want to leave open on the perimeter, he's the last guy on the list.
And here's the West All-Stars. And good, hitting the back iron and falling.
He makes quick work of that opportunity. The defense needs to plug those holes.
Outside, Black. Pass to Cologne. Johnson. Cologne on the outside.
Easy to see the skill Robinson possesses, drawing the defender in too close.
And the first one drops. He doesn't get the second one. The West in total control in this one. MP again.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
And now Perchumsey. It's McCall on the wing. Perchumsey off target with the 3. Shoots it. And the WCBL again with the bucket.
And I like that Stone is all for doing whatever's best for the team. And that includes a variety of things. A great pass to the open man on this occasion.
Now here's McCall. He's got 12. Johnson misses. That one a tad offline to the right, but it drops in for him. With 1 on the clock. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. The West All-Stars out in front, delivering the blowout. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And so it's the EYBL with it. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. A call, no good. The WCBL on offense. And yep, it's good.
Nice pass there. Good job to get it out quick.
Outside, Robinson. Outside, it's Johnson. And here's Lack for 3. Yes, and Johnson picks up the dime on that one.
Showing off his range. Lack drained it like it was nothing.
From deep, it's MP. Drills it from deep.
Each team is showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
Now here's McCall. 12 points for him. Back to Robinson. Cologne on the outside. Try to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the layup's good off the glass.
They've looked terrific in transition today, and that's had a lot to do with their success.
Oh, it has. They've done a good job recognizing any time they've had numbers and then taking advantage. We've seen it again and again.
Cologne on the outside. Johnson, covered by Mills. Back to Johnson. Takes a 3.
Some very effective speed and intensity from Mills, creating tight coverage on his assignment.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
Pass to Lack to end the run. That one doesn't drop. Here's the break. From deep, it's MP. Count it from distance.
This is nuts. They can't miss. It's so rare to see a team operate like this.
I can't remember the last time that they did miss. This insane display.
Now here's Robinson. He's got 5. Sinks that one from the post.
Gotta give credit. That was solid defense. But Drew Robinson was just better. High-level basketball.
And again, the West All-Stars score.
They keep going to him, and he keeps coming through. He's leading the game in scoring.
And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. Johnson, now guarded by Mills. Pass to Lack. Back to Johnson. For 3. Rebound goes to the WCBL.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
Here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here.
As we see more of Carrington, expect his playmaking to get better with experience.
And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Now here's Prochumpsy. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Just 5 on the clock. Pass over to Robinson. Over Chu. Misses off the left iron. The WCBL on offense. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Sinks the tray.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter-oriented.
Lack for 3. Stolen away by Harris. Here's MP. Let's go. And the WCBL again with the bucket.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that and stop this run.
Pass to Prochumpsy. And that one comes off the assist from Robinson.
That's the strategy. Give Prochumpsy the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
Puts one up from 19. And the WCBL again with the bucket.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Back to Johnson. Outside, Black. No good on the triple. The WCBL on offense. Johnson with the rebound. And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. The 3. No luck on that one.
He just doesn't look confident right now. And it's showing with how he's shooting the ball.
Out of rhythm in the worst way.
And the shot goes down.
Part of the reason they can extend this lead, they've shot it so well.
Just keep feeding them. Look to put this away in the 4th.
Now here's Robinson. Pass to Lack. Now Robinson. Over Chu. The UIBL, no good that time either.
Get on MP.
Here's MP. A good-looking shot from the wing. Now here's Johnson. Cologne on the outside. Pass to Lack. Cologne. Robinson. Defended by Chu. Count the basket.
Nice to see that short jumper game from Robinson. That's good offensive versatility.
And here's the West All-Stars. MP again. Now Johnson. They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Back to Lack. Outside, it's Johnson. Shoot! And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Yep, that one goes.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
Up top for Chumpsy. Pass to Lack. Robinson. Jonathan Lack on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Cologne right side. No good on the 3.
Not a shot he should have taken on the face of such tough D.
They get it back. A nice shot from Harris.
Got to give Harris credit for getting after it on the glass. He earned that second chance bucket.
Here's Prochumpsy. MP with the block. Tries it from 19. And again, the West All-Stars score. Johnson with the rock. Prochumpsy outside. Inside. Cologne goes straight through the defender for the dunk and draws the foul. He'll go to the line for one more. It's on Brandon Harris. And here's the West All-Stars. And here's MP on the outside. Takes the 3. That one falls, coming off a nice assist from Harris.
Well, Harris likes to score it with the best of them. But there, he decided to feed the open teammate.
Outside, Lack. Pass to Cologne. Johnson. Robinson. Defended by Chu. Robinson's shot is off. The shot from 20 feet out, and he drops that one in.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
Now Robinson, defended by Chu. Outside for Johnson. And here's Lack for three. The West All-Stars pull it down.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made three.
It went down, but still unusual to go to the leaner there with plenty of space around him.
Down low to stop the run. And the bucket is good from Robinson in deep.
And how about the body control he showed there against the much taller defender?
It's special to see. That's a tough shot.
MP again.
That's what I call a captivating move. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their...
All right, we're here with MP. MP. Okay. But the matchup...
Turning into a really exciting season. Okay. Look, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off.
Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to...
And go! Let's move! Let's move! Good ball! Way to grab it! Get forward! Get forward! Oh, hit that! I got your help! Get the perimeter! Put it back! Walk! Whoa! Come on, baby, right! I'm taking that strong. What's up? Get board! Here we go. Here we go. Get a good look. Go. Good look. Go shot. I got you out. Come on. Yo. Come back here. Cut through. No, go. Yellow.
Conditioning is not optional, people. Let's go! Move it!
Right off the top, this week we want to shout out the 2K community members who have topped the Season 1 leaderboards in the city so far.
In Park, what an amazing run from day one.
It's Cash Out, working on becoming the first back-to-back player to be the first to legend.
From the theater, where multiple game types are refreshed on Fridays.
Double HD, making it happen in a big way.
And showing out in the rec, making major contributions in 5-on-5.
None other than lifelong 2K fan, The Game.
And the top crews are active and really going at it. There's still time in Season 1 to dethrone the leaders and pave the way for your own legacy.
Wherever you play, the leaderboards are waiting for greatness to emerge.
Welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV. The NBA 2K26 Superstar Edition cover features one of the all-time greats, Carmelo Anthony.
He is a true NBA legend, and he's been a big fan and player of 2K for years. We sat down with him to find that he lived up to his status and motto, stay mellow.
Melo, welcome back to NBA 2K TV. We're so excited to have you back on the show. You're on the cover of NBA 2K26 Superstar Edition. What's that like for you?
To be kind of the face of 2K4, 2K26, being able to open the chapter and close the chapter, you know, in that span. I mean, you can't ask for nothing better than that.
I know that you've said out of all of the Melos, all of the version of Melos, 2K Melo is one of your favorites because once you're ingrained in 2K, you're there forever. So what's it like to know that kids that may not even have seen you play in the NBA will be able to play with your player in the game forever?
Yeah, I reflect on that. I think about that. You know, it's a whole new generation. It's a whole batch of kids that's coming up who relies heavily on 2K, and I want them to understand what I played like, and to be able to see it and feel the story and be a part of the story, even though you weren't there. So I want you to, you know, have an opportunity to, hey, this is Melo, and I want to add this to him. I want to do this move with him. So, you know, just reimagining, you know, kind of my game.
When I think about like 2003, I always think about like the draft picks. Yeah. How has the culture of basketball on and off the court changed since then?
Well, I think a lot of things that we were doing, man, when I came in 2003 and then what they was doing in the 90s, you know, even it's like very nostalgic.
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh. Look,
A city with tremendous history and a love for basketball. We are live in Paris. Welcome, everyone, to 2K's coverage of the FBSL. For 2K Sports, I'm Blake Suniga with Brian Banafiteni and Tim Swartz. We have a fun one for you tonight. It's Paris FC Basket hosting Nanterre Elite. Some great young talent on these teams.
And the name to watch tonight for Nanterre is Benoit Lambert. He's long been regarded as one of the up-and-coming French talents, and he'll look to leave his mark here tonight.
And the Paris has their own prospect making his debut. MP comes in from the U.S., and we'll get to see him in action.
And a bit of a strange path for MP to come over to France, but he'll have plenty of chances to show what he can do, as Nanterre is a sound basketball team.
And a lot of great talent on the floor in this one. But the big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
Good chance here for Peltier. And it's McGee with the rebound. Puts one up from 19, and he hits the jump shot.
Showing good court awareness. MP just takes what the defense gives him.
Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
But something that's interesting, you kind of think about, is the fitness level of these players at the professional level. It's something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment.
Now here's Peltier. Pass to Chauvet.
Lets it go from deep.
They get the rebound. Lambert
buries it down low.
Using his size to his advantage. I like whenever Lambert crashes the boards.
McGee for three. Nailed from three-point land.
When you have a big man who can shoot from distance like that, it is such a huge bonus.
Here's Marks. Solid defense from Ahern. And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league, and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
Now here's Chauvet. Screened by Lambert.
Inside.
Outside for Marks.
4 on the clock.
Three-pointer Chauvet.
For three.
Marks no good. It's Paris leading.
Here's McGee. And a kind roll that time on the rim as that one falls in.
Well, MP certainly found his groove tonight. The defense can't allow him to keep rolling like this.
Oh, there's the alley. And Peltier with the slam.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
Now here's Chauvet. Pass to Marks. It's stolen by Ahern.
McGee from outside.
That's good, and it's Peltier with the assist.
And that's what built them in the early league. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
Now here's Marchand.
Looking for his first basket still in this one. McGee with it.
Marchand with the rebound.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Outside for Marks.
To the wing on the left.
Three-pointer Chauvet. And it's McGee with the rebound. Here's Elich.
Lays it up and banks it in. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up by 12. And quarter two will get underway just after this short break.
And welcome back as we get set to start.
So both teams making some changes here.
And Paris FC basket, call time. And for the young players like MP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. It's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
And Chauvet missing.
Even with every shot clanging off iron, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. Might be time to take a step in.
The defense scattered all over the place in the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Now here's Peltier. Marchand outside.
Six on the shot clock. Here's Chauvet. Harris grabs the miss. They held a 12-point lead earlier. McGee from outside. And Paris, another triple.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Yeah, their lead is increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is playing out.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Wayne Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Now here's McGee. He's got 26. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
That's 2 for MP, utilizing that in-between area. So smart out there.
Outside Chauvet. Lambert. Pass to Marks. Ahern with the rebound. And here's Paris. 8-point game. Can he keep it going? He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Love how confident MP is rising up from there, knowing the damage he can do with the J.
Outside Marks. Lambert can't get it to go. McGee outside. The shot off that time.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Exactly. No need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter. The ball is in your court.
Outside Chauvet. To the inside. Here's Lambert. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And we finished one half of play. Paris FC basket ahead. Up by 8. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. Nanterre trailing here. But one thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
Now here's Peltier. Marshall outside. Top of the key. Nice jump shot.
It's so hard to contain him. He gets it done however he has to do it.
McGee left side. Over Lambert. And he wheels that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
High effort offense from MP. You can tell he wants to make his mark on every game.
Hard to get that shot off with the size difference there. That makes him a really tough individual matchup, especially in the post.
That's a big challenge he's taking on. Going in there with the big boys, great job.
Hey, he's at the big boys table now.
Now here's Marchand. Outside Marks. Marchand. Lambert up top. Top of the key jumper, no good. Harris with the lead. From 18 feet away, again, it's Paris.
He's setting this place on fire. His shooting has been off the charts.
Outside Chauvet. To the paint. Lambert's shot is good. And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre Elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we've talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
Now here's Chauvet. For three. And it's McGee with the rebound.
Some of the shots he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse.
And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Now Marchand. Pass to Lambert. Marks. He's covered by Ahern. Marchand outside. Here's Lambert. The layup miss. McGee with it. Chauvet covering. McGee outside. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Well, you have to love the confidence on display from MP. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
And so far, we've seen MP getting the better of Lambert out there. Are you guys surprised?
Well, a lot of scouts came here to watch Lambert do his thing, but MP has been the star of the show so far. There's no denying that. It's been all about tempo and pace with them, and it's led them to a big advantage in fast break points.
It's a big reason they're in front, Tim. All that early offense, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
And this is a team that loves to go up and down the floor, Brian, and we love to watch it.
Here's Marchand. And once again off the mark by Nanterre. McGee inside. Marks defending. Count that one.
And their lead gets even more. Enormous. They played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Now here's Chauvet. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Lambert. And Lambert with the slam.
We're seeing a big night from Lambert, and with every bucket, that draft stock goes up. The combination of size and shooting is tantalizing. And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total sync since the break. A good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments at the half.
Pass to Marchand. And a great assist by Lambert as that one goes in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Paris FC basket ahead, up by 16. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are all set as we get this fourth quarter going. Here's Matt. Outside Illich. Pass to Mad. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Nanterre. Here's Beaumarchais. Stolen by Illich. Blanchet. He dents the ring with a two-hand slam.
Well, this is what Paris likes about Illich. The big man is always willing to make the extra pass.
Here's Beaumarchais. Off target with the 3.
He didn't punish them for the weak coverage, but they can't count on him missing.
He's got to go right back to that shot.
Pass to Mad. Now Illich takes the 3. Rebound by Girard. Here's Bleu. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Beaumarchais. The three-pointer off the mark.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss that sort of look very often.
Here's Blanchet. Screen by Illich. Connects from three-point range.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
To the middle. Gerard. He jams it in with authority.
Give credit where credit's due. Terrific assist inside.
And Paris FC basket, call time. Both teams will make substitutions. Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow. You got to make some type of defensive adjustment because he is killing them from three-point range.
Yeah, and even when they have closed out on him, he's still knocking them down.
They got to change something.
Now here's Chauvet. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. And it's McGee with the rebound. Here's Paris. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Everything they put up is falling in, and that score keeps climbing.
And that is one demoralized set of defenders out there at this point.
Here's Peltier. The shot by Lambert, no good.
Nice play on D, got the hand in his face and prevented him from getting the easy look.
Exactly, Tim. He wasn't just alert, but he was aware and reacted quickly to the shot.
And that takes smarts and a lot of experience.
Now here's Chauvet. Peltier outside. To halt the run. And it's McGee with the rebound. And it's Paris with the ball. Good on the three-point shot.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
Now here's Chauvet. And Tara Lee again can't hit. Unloads. McGee misses. Down low. A shot by Lambert, no good. And they've been getting it done at both ends during this run.
Yeah, you know, for me at least, it's tough to say where they've been better, offensively or defensively.
Outside Marks. And the basket is good.
Good to see Marks being active inside. He's so skilled at converting when he gets those chances.
McGee, shot's good.
He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Lambert inside. McGee's there. And there's the 3-second violation. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
They got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
And that'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the young team.
MP, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here. They play hard here in France, and everyone's a pro.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to play then.
Yeah, my focus is always going to be on winning.
Hey, I want to put a little something in your ear, okay?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
All right. Now, I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but I saw your post-game interview the other day, and I don't think you should talk about the NBA with the press that much.
What you mean?
Same goes for your social videos.
Wait. I'm just being honest out there. Like, I don't understand what that has to do with the management. You even said that it was okay in the contract negotiations.
No. Look, I'm not worried about management. I'm worried about your teammates. They might not like a constant reminder that you see them as a stepping stone.
But that's not true.
I know. But you've got a lot to gain if this team is successful. Paris doesn't have an automatic berth to the EBA championships, but playing well in that tournament would be huge for your draft stock.
No, yeah, you're right. I hear you, Austin, 100%.
Okay, good. Look, but other than that, you're doing an outstanding job, okay? You came here to outplay top prospects, and you're doing it. Nice work.
I appreciate that, Austin.
All right. Talk soon.
Yep.